It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Check out Bruce's work on Jenner Custom Toys on eBay. Please like and share. We need the help. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey folks, welcome back. Tonight I'm going to talk about some more newer toys from Star Wars that are completely worthless. I did a video a while back about Boba Fett baggie. My mom passed away, and she had a storage unit with a lot of my childhood toys and stuff were still in there, and I recently got to go through them, and I did a video about that before. Anyway, what was in there was the best thing I did the video was the Boba Fett in the Kenner baggie. The mail order one. I should have had it for this video. I have some other stuff, but today specifically, we're going to talk about the Collector Series Star Wars 12-inch figures. This particular one is Ben Kenobi. You probably may recognize it. It's obviously newer. It's not vintage. It is what it is. 12-inch figures. I have a bunch of them. There was two of them in that storage unit, and in the meantime, I had bought some other ones. This particular one is Ben Kenobi, and you can see he has a cloth cape, and the likeness to Sir Alec Guinness is pretty good. And the box is nice. I'm not here to review it. I'm just going to give you a quick look at it. It's got the other figures available on it. I have a few of these, and here's a picture now. This is how they sit on a shelf in I call it my new Star Wars room. That's where I put anything that's not true vintage. And you can see the ones I have right there. I'm not going to pull them all out. It's not worth it. But basically, I paid about $20 each for these. And that was years ago. And, the Grand Moff Tarkin is not in the Collector Series. It's Action Collection. I haven't researched to see what year that came out. But the Collector Series came out in 1996, I believe. And it was actually, it said by Kenner. And let me get that down. Well, that series came out in 1996. It still has a Kenner logo right there. But if you read more, it says Lucas, or not Lucas. It says made in China, distributed by Hasbro. So that's whenever Hasbro took over Kenner and, all that stuff. Now, the thing I liked about this is when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of the 12-inch Star Wars figures. I had one, and I have it sitting right here. Darth Vader. It's beat. It's worthless because, well, let's say it's had a lot of playtime from myself, and this was one of the ones that was in the storage unit. It's all tore up. It's missing a glove. Don't know where the lightsaber is. It is what it is. But this would be worth a lot of money if I took care of it, but I didn't. But so I still put it on the shelf, and I display it with a bunch of the other 12-inch action figures. Around 2019, they come out with this one. It's got 5 points of articulation. If you're a collector, it was the newer stuff. It's a hard plastic. It's newer. It's just not my thing. I'm just showing you because I have it. But the Collector Series that we're talking about tonight, I really thought these figures were going to be, once again, I thought they, not so much valuable, I just thought they were neat because I actually should have brought the Admiral Akbar down because the Akbar is my favorite one. They had the cloth clothing. I'm not going to take it out of the box, but they had the cloth clothing. The likenesses were much like the people from the original trilogy. That, once again, they never took off. And I always wondered why. I know 12-inch figures are a pain in the ass to display. Believe me, I know. In my toy room, I put up I have one shelf that has the 12-inch ones that I still have that they're newer. But it takes up a lot of room to display them properly if they're out of the box. In the box, you see I had them displayed as library books next to each other. But it just surprised me because, once again, I'm going through stuff. I'm trying to sell things. And I go check up the UPC symbol, and I see what they're selling for on eBay, or eBay is the one I basically use. I know people don't like eBay, but this is what I do. I do eBay. Jenner Custom Toys. But they're only still, to this day, going for $20 a piece in the box. And I'm like, oh, okay, no big deal. I don't need the money. I would like to sell these to somebody that wants to give them a good home, somebody that appreciates them, because I don't want them. I just don't have room to display them. Like I said, I have 2 toy rooms. I got my vintage toy room, the one you see behind me. Yeah, okay. I'm using green screen tonight. What you have behind me is my vintage toy room, and you're also seeing a little bit newer and custom stuff right here. But then on this side, I have the vintage figures and da-da-da-da-da. But these aren't down there. These are upstairs in the other room. I just don't understand why they never got any value. They're nice figures. They look good. They look better than the original ones. Yes, I said that. Like I said, the only 12-inch figure I have from the back in the 70s and 80s is Mr. Darth Vader here, which, like I said, he's been played with. He's done. He's not worth anything. But that's my fault for not taking care of him. But I really liked it whenever they came out. I bought there was 2 in the storage unit that I bought brand new when they first came out, and then the other ones I bought over the past like 4 or 5 years when I came across them at secondhand shops or toy shows or whatever, and I paid about $20 a piece for them. But they never went up in value. Nobody. It's not even the value. It's just the fact that nobody likes them. Same with the gold figures I did in the last video about. Nobody likes them. Now, I kind of get why people don't like the gold figures. It was kind of like Hasbro phoned it in, or they use excess figures like this Princess Leia right here, Hoth Leia, the gold figure that I did a video about. I realized while I was doing the video, I realized that they basically just took this figure and spray painted it gold, which was kind of phoning in a product. I get it. But, these things are a little bit different. I mean, there's a lot of detail in them. They look good. I thought they looked good. I mean, the likenesses are really good. Except for Luke Skywalker. I should have brought that down. The Luke Skywalker figure doesn't look like Mark Hamill. I wonder why they did that. So then, also, you see I'm wiggling something here. It's a cup. In 1999, at Taco Bell, these guys came out, and I just grabbed one of them off the shelf. I have a whole bunch of these from Taco Bell. It was in my mom's storage unit when I found the Boba Fett. I think these are really cool. I haven't checked the price on these at all. I found this whenever I grabbed this guy off the shelf, and now I want to know in the comments: does anybody have these? Does anybody remember these? And does anybody think they're cool? Because I do. I got this guy. I got Sam Jackson. I got a couple from the newer movies. And I don't remember exactly which ones I have. I just literally just grabbed this out of the box because I love Yoda. Yeah, I wonder what it's worth. I'm gonna move these down to my downstairs toy room because I think it's kind of neat. But aside from, I don't see anybody ever talking about these on the internet. The 12-inch figures, yeah, people talk about that plenty of times. The vintage 12-inch figures, they talk about all the time. I haven't heard anybody talk about these guys. Like I said, if you have these, what do you think about them? I mean, they're nice figures, and I've taken care of all of them. I only brought the one down. I just want to know what you guys think about that. And most of this stuff isn't going to be for sale. I might throw these up on Jenner Custom Toys on eBay just to, I don't know. I want them to go to someone that's going to appreciate them. I don't need them, but I did like them when I bought them. Same as those gold figures. I was going to use those and make a really massive display of the gold figures, and I thought it would be a neat idea. It turns out it was a bad idea. It is what it is. But what do you guys think? Do you have any toys that you bought that ended up being worthless? Or toys you bought that was like you thought it was really good when you got it, and then you started thinking, wow, this is just a total waste of time. That's kind of what I feel about the gold figures, and that's kind of what I feel about these guys now. Let me know in the comments. Now, one last thing I would like to talk about, since we're talking about toys that aren't worth anything and basically garbage. When Mandalorian first came out, everybody wanted a Baby Yoda. They wanted an action figure of Baby Yoda, not a little teeny tiny thing. No, they wanted an actual figure. So I'm on, since I'm on Facebook and talk about Mandalorian, this ad from China shows you this really nice picture. I wish I had the picture. I'd show it to you right now, but this happened a couple years ago. It showed a really nice picture of a Baby Yoda toy that you could get. And it was like $10. So I'm like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Because my wife loves Baby Yoda or Grogu. She loves I'm going to call her Baby Yoda. I don't care. She loved Baby Yoda. And so I go to get this the picture of the figure that I saw, which was it looked really nice. And it was articulated and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get that for her, surprise her for her birthday. You know what they sent me? This hunk of shit here. It's a glorified dog toy. It doesn't really look... Actually, it looks better on camera than it does in my hand. It's very cheaply made. I probably could have done better in my own shop than... That's not articulated. The arms don't move. It's basically a chew toy for a dog. So, okay, it was only $10. No big deal. Free shipping. Of course, it came from China. It took me a month to get. I'm all looking forward to it. And I ended up getting ripped off. Okay, it's $10. I can afford that. I live and learn. I probably should have known anyway. But this is not what they advertised. So when you see stuff that's too good to be true, especially on Facebook, don't fall for it. I haven't given this to the dogs yet. Y'all know I have dogs. I haven't given this to the dogs yet. I think maybe tonight I might just... Hey, there you go. It's, look at it. It's ugly as hell. Look at the face. Face ain't right. And it's not articulated in any way, shape, or form. It's basically a Kong toy. If you have pets, you know what Kong is. Just be careful what you buy, you know. Stick with the vintage stuff. You know that's going to be worth something. You know there's going to be collectors out there that want the nice things. If you're a reseller. If you're not a reseller and you want something for your collection that's nice, don't fall for Facebook bullshit. I don't know what else to say. I worked 12 hours today in my shop, and I'm tired, and I just felt like venting about this crap. And this is still going to be the same crap that I'm selling on my eBay page, but at least I'll give you a fair price on it. I mean, I'm not going to rip anybody off. I'm flat out saying it's crap. These things are still selling for $20 a pop. Same selling price I had retail back in 99 or 96. Yeah, 96. I still like them. I'm just surprised that nobody else does. But, you know, that's my life. These things from the past 5 years, they're crap. I had a bunch of them. I did resell most of them. This guy just sits on a shelf that I have with a bunch of other 12-inch figures. I do love Darth Vader, though. I love my Darth Vader. And, of course, then I have my one from the storage unit from 78, 79, something like that. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but this guy's beat. He's just been played with way too much. Still like it. I still like it. You know, it brings back memories, but which is pretty much why I collect. Look, I don't know if you can see, but I think I even repainted that at one point in time. That's what kids do, you know. We get a hold of stuff, we mess with it. We didn't know it was going to be worth money. I don't even have a lightsaber for him. Okay, hey, I just want to talk about some toys tonight. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, like I said, I'm really tired tonight, so if I'm not making any sense, that's why. All right. Bye.
Leave your suggestions for his next video in the comments. Thank you for watching.
It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.